through the grainy shimmer of the security feed. I saw it. Her hand splayed against his chest, his mouth brushing hers beneath the chandelier I had chosen, hung with care in the very lobby I had paid to design. The same lobby where we once stumbled in laughing, arms full of groceries from late-night errands. Her kiss then pressed with warmth, now replaced by a silence that unmade me. In that flickering image, I was erased, just a ghost observing a betrayal so casual it made my stomach knot. I didn't storm in, didn't demand explanations, didn't shout or cry. I simply watched, suspended in a breathless stillness. By 4:17 a.m., I was gone. Every trace of me, my books, my clothes, the coffee mug she always borrowed, vanished. Even the photo she loved of Santorini, once hanging above our bed, was removed. The ring box lay hollow on the nightstand. No note, no drama, just the echo of absence, a silence so sharp it carved itself into the walls. I became a shadow. No footprints left behind. No forwarding address. No shared friends. Just disappearance. A man reborn in anonymity. New name, new number, new city. I slid quietly into the gray corridors of the corporate world. No longer the man who once whispered inside jokes across a shared pillow, or the one who memorized the way she hummed while brushing her teeth. Back then, I was just an analyst clinging to vague dreams. She was a woman I imagined growing old beside. 2 years of rent, playlists, and socks lost in the sheets, erased by a single kiss. That kiss, light and unthinking, burned everything to ash. But I never gave her the collapse she expected. Instead, I used the pain like fuel. I didn't just move on, I sharpened. I climbed. I carved a life with such precision that no one could mistake me for the man who once slept beside her. I became a storm in a tailored suit, decisive and unyielding. 9 years passed. One morning, I found myself sitting at a sleek glass table, the skyline glittering behind me like promise. I hadn't intended to attend the final interviews for our new executive marketing hire, but something, call it curiosity or fate, pulled me there, and then she walked in. Her hair was longer now, her eyes duller, but the necklace she always wore, the one I bought on a cobble street in Florence, still clung to her throat, her so-called lucky charm. Maybe it had lost its power. She didn't recognize me at first. Why would she? My name was different, my posture colder, my presence honed to steel. But when I leaned in and spoke her name, I saw it. The recognition crashing into her like a wave, her hands trembling as her resume slipped. Her voice stammered through rehearsed answers, her eyes scanning mine not for opportunity, but for something like forgiveness. I gave her nothing but calm, surgical professionalism. That was the beginning. That night, my phone lit up with a storm of blocked calls, over 140 missed by dawn. I didn't answer a single one. Instead, I traced her career quietly, surgically, bought the struggling firm she'd fled to, dismantled her prospects piece by piece. No headlines, no vengeance posted online, just a slow, clinical unraveling. Her name, once whispered in corridors, faded. 3 weeks later, she showed up in my lobby, not to kiss anyone this time, just to stand, pacing, eyes wild. Security asked if I wanted her removed. I told them no. Let her wait. Let her breathe in the marble floors, the curated stillness, the empire built from the very moment she cast me aside. Eventually, I met her outside. "You disappeared," she said. I smiled. "No," I said quietly. "I evolved." Tears rimmed her lashes. She called it a mistake, swore she hadn't understood what she was doing. "You kissed him like I didn't exist," I said. "So now you don't." She reached for my hand. I stepped back gently. "Good luck," I said. "You'll need it." She tried later, in whispers and shadows, to smear me, painted me as a cold-blooded villain from a past she regretted. But nothing stuck. I was too careful, too far beyond reach. Her words evaporated like steam on polished glass. These days, I pass that old building sometimes. The lobby's changed now. No camera in the corner. No echoes of betrayal. Just sterile light, new walls. Nothing remains of that night but memory, distant and dulled. I catch my own reflection in the glass. no longer haunted. Steady. Oh, some call it peace. I call it self-forging, born from silence, from ash, from a love that never once looked back.